touchdown, make it a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 fight. Go Vikings, run out the score. You hear us yell for more. V-I-K-I-N-G-S, SKOL Vikings, let's go.
One of the best podcasts I've ever seen.
Viking Nation, prepare to enter Valhalla with the most entertaining podcast of the Minnesota Vikings. And now, Odin's Den with A-Train and the Hammer.
Oh, baby, we're back. We're in a new studio. It's been too long. Everybody probably thought we're dead, and they were kind of half correct, because I think Hammer does not have a pulse. Do you, Hammer?
A-Train, how the hell are you?
Oh, God, he scared me again over there. You know, I'm doing pretty good. It feels good to be back. It feels rusty to be back. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like this is still a thing. Yes, it is. So here we are marching on with the old Odin's Den podcart. I'm A-Train, and that's the Hammer. We try to bring you Vikings news and all that good stuff, even though this is going to be a very weird season.
Congratulations on your new house, A-Train.
Thanks, man. Yep. Moved into some new digs. We got a new little studio here and everything, and got some fancier setups going here. So, yeah, man.
It's no more of the swanky Fargo apartment. It's the swanky Fargo condo. For
we were downtown Minneapolis. We could see AP's house, remember?
Yeah, we're not there.
That was the fake thing we would talk about.
Yeah, well, this is a condo, right? That you just got?
This is a townhome.
Townhome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what that is?
It's a very, very small step up from an apartment.
I'd say a medium step up, but yes. Yes. It's pretty sweet, man. It feels good. It's good to be in here. It's good to be back on Odin's Den. Not a ton to cover, but we thought we'd lay down an episode.
I like this new recording studio.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. You're
This
looking at
pleases the Hammer.
You're looking at some real professional sound dampening wall stuff there.
Oh, talking about this stuff on the wall here?
Yeah, that gray styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, bro. And your digs, Minneapolis Miracle, right up above, looking
So
down
we're
on you.
Practically in a soundproof room here, huh?
Yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure when my neighbors hear me playing Call of Duty, they're like, "Damn! Wish he'd shut up over there."
So if we get into another heated Brad Johnson discussion,
Oh, man.
/ argument,
Be rad.
those neighbors won't hear a thing.
Correct. They will not.
Beautiful.
They will not.
All right, Hammer can get loud.
Yeah, man. Hope everybody's having a good summer. I've been going to lake cabins, doing some grilling, doing all the usual shit. It's been weird, but it's been good. I know Minnesota mandatory has masks. North Dakota doesn't because we're a bunch of redneck idiots. But whatever. How have you been this summer, Hammer?
Nothing's really changed for Hammer.
Since June? What did we do one in June, I think?
Something like that.
Yeah, that was
it
our
might
last
have been
podcast.
actually late May. I don't know. Maybe it was June. Nothing's really changed for me for COVID. I mean, I have to wear a mask to everywhere I deliver, like at work, but I mean, work hasn't changed. I'm working like usual, and
Right. And I was lucky enough to work from home, and that's since mid-March. That's been pretty awesome. I feel pretty lucky with that, so I haven't really missed a beat as well myself. So yeah,
well,
man.
perfect.
We march on and we power through, everybody. We power through. Hopefully we can help somebody laugh if they're in quarantine or they're bummed about the upcoming weird, shitty NFL season. Or
Maybe post on the Purple Pain forums.
Maybe we will post on the Purple Pain forums. Maybe you could also take a look at VikingsTerritory.com, a good place for some news. We are also on PurpleTerritoryRadio.com. We got a little back and forth going with them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, a little link to us with them and a little link to them from us type of thing, which I have mentioned before. But yes, as always as well, you want to talk Vikings, you want to clack your keys, just don't get too many Doritos between the E and the R. Go over to PurplePainForums.com, holler at Funky Town, and she'll take you right down to Funky Town. Woohoo! Whatever that means. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into this episode. It's episode 110. Thank you for listening and tuning in. I see people have been enjoying the old episodes, probably clamoring for a new one. Actually, I don't think anybody gives a fuck. But here we are anyway, jamming it into your ear, pussy, whether you want it or not. All right.
Sounds like the A-Train style.
Could have had another great joke there, but I will refrain because I kind of want this to be a whoever can listen show. But we do have adult-themed swearing every once in a while, you know, like Zimmer. That's we reacted when half the team was in quarantine.
Well, we're just not bound by any, censorship, radio, stuff like that. It's just two guys, so.
Correct. And I like to have fun, and I like to... That's nice.
Oh, excuse me.
That's nice. And I like this Corona, and I like to rip a couple swears here and there.
Yeah,
I don't want to have anybody be not listen or have their kids not listen because they think we're bad influence. Whatever. You can call me whatever you want. But yeah.
I call the A-Train a friend.
All right. Let's move into the news.
Back from battle with a Vikings update.
With my trusty caribou by my side, shooting sugar directly into my veins, I think we can pull off a little episode.
You're making me want a caribou now.
Yeah, well, tough.
Waving that shit around.
Tough titties.
Oh.
Waving a coffee around. I'm trying to stir all the shit that floated to the bottom. You know how gross and syrupy and rich these things are. You gotta stir that shit at the bottom, man.
Last couple sips of the caribou are the best. What you talking about?
And probably the most unhealthy.
Well, but the best.
I enjoy it, but I'm not dumb. I know that thing's going to fucking kill me or give me the diabetes.
It won't kill you for at least another 10 years.
Yeah, you're right, so I'll let him rip. All right, get into the news. What do we got for news?
Just a few things. I mean, Mike Zimmer, contract extension. So he's going to be around for another 3 years after the 2020 season. I say good move.
Good move.
Well, especially after we extended Kirk Cousins. I mean, you got to figure we should keep Zimmer, Spielman, and Kirk Cousins around for the same amount of time. Because when they decide to blow it up and start a full rebuild, that's when you'd get rid of all three of those guys and start to rebuild. So
right.
It would have made zero sense to bring Kirk Cousins back and then let Zimmer leave after the season. That would have made no sense.
Correct.
So
correct.
We're pushing our chips in with Cousins and Zimmer and Spielman for the next 3 to 4 seasons.
And I'm good with that.
Trying to win a Super Bowl.
I'm good with that. A lot of people say whatever they want. I'm good with that.
I like it.
We've always been pro Zimmer, pro Spielman for the most part.
Yeah.
Pro Kirk for the most part. Especially Zimmer, man. There's nothing wrong with Zimmer. I know a few people out there on the Twitter sphere with influence don't like him, like that realistic Randy guy, who I normally like, but he fucking hates. He just thinks Zimmer just ain't cutting the fucking mustard, man.
There are Viking fans that feel Zimmer is not capable of winning a Super Bowl. And to those fans, I would just point at Andy Reid from last season. Because Andy Reid I've always thought he's kind of the offensive equivalent of Zimmer. He's been a head coach over 20 years.
Right.
He's been coaching in the NFL over 20
winning
years.
Record.
A winning record, but he had never won a Super Bowl.
Right.
He had some in-game management that fans didn't like, that sort of thing. Guess what? He just won a Super Bowl last year.
It's so much more than just the coach, man. To sit there and just point at one person and be like, you didn't do this. You can't do that. You should do this better. You're never going to do this or that. It's a whole fucking team, top to bottom. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Zimmer absolutely can win a Super Bowl as a head coach. Now, I mean, they're going to need some things to break their way during a season.
A lot of things need to go your way to win a fucking Super Bowl.
You need to have good injury luck. You need to, all
it's
that.
Hard.
It's
hard,
stuff.
Man.
It is hard, but Zimmer, I mean, there's coaches that haven't won one yet that you'd point to and say, yeah, they absolutely can win a Super Bowl.
Right.
And Zimmer's one of them.
Right.
So I say good move.
Great move. Love it.
Another nice piece of good news. Dalvin Cook reported training camp on time. Looks like he's not going to hold out.
Yay. But maybe he's not going to stick around.
That's hard to say.
Right.
I don't know. That's really hard to say. This was probably the worst season that Dalvin could have been going into a contract year with all this COVID-19.
Right.
We're not sure. Maybe the salary cap's going to go down next year. And
right.
So that was just tough timing for Dalvin. and he didn't really have a whole lot of leverage with the team either, because he would have been stuck here another year if he would have held out too long into training camp. So, yeah, and then we could have just first round tendered him and matched whatever any other team offered. And the right move for Dalvin is just to play out his last season and try to get a extension next year.
All right. All right.
Maybe an extension ends up coming this offseason, but I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, he has been probably one of the most talked about players too. After Diggs left, him sticking around, coming or going, is probably the biggest thing that everybody either has an opinion on, or they're like, oh, he's going to do this, he's going to leave. With our luck, he'll probably end up leaving, and then we'll be back to having a good running back core, but not having that standout top 5 superstar running back, and kind of rebuilding our running back core again. Just our fucking luck, man.
Yeah, well, and there was that kind of weird set of news stories where Zimmer said in an interview that Dalvin told him he was going to report on time. And then a couple days later, Dalvin Cook's agent said, oh, he didn't say that. He's planning on holding out. And everyone was like, hey, what's going on? And
right.
But now he's reported and it's a non-story. So,
yay.
Yeah. Well, now to the bad news.
Yes.
First of all, Michael Pierce is opting out of this season.
Boo.
I guess, doesn't he have asthma?
He had something that he's obviously scared about getting the corona, and so he's like, fuck this, I ain't playing shit.
Yeah, it sounded like it was pretty legit as far as,
respiratory, something or other with respiratory that's obviously managed by him. It's enough to be able to play football on a professional level, but still something that worries him that if something attacks his lungs, it's going to go bad for him.
Yeah, not judging the guy. It's just he was our big run stopping.
Our new Linval. He's our new Linval.
Yeah, our run defense is going to be vulnerable this year. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping they move Shamar Stephen from 3 tech to 1 tech now that Michael Pierce is out this year. I suppose it does save us some salary cap room this year, which is sort of good. I don't know. I think right now the Vikings are right around $14 million in salary cap space this year, something like that. So I don't know. They could end up trying to maybe go out and bring Everson Griffin back if it's the right dollar amount.
We'd all like to see that, I think. I
would like to see him brought back as maybe a situational third down pass rusher. The dollars have to be right, though. We can't be...
And he wouldn't be a starter. He wouldn't be a starter again.
It just
a rotational...
It depends on how he looks in practice, that sort of thing.
Well, I doubt he's a fat slob after not playing for us for one off season.
Griffin might have another year or two of starting in him.
Yeah.
Maybe. I would limit his snaps a bit, personally.
100% cheese free.
But we can't bring him back for $14 million. That can't happen.
No.
Well, I guess that COVID-19 reserve list is kind of nabbing a couple Viking players too.
Yep.
I think I had the list up here somewhere.
Well, in our head, what's his name? Sugarman.
Yeah, Eric Sugarman tested positive.
Sugarman got it. We had another guy. We had like an infectious, like head of infection also got quarantined, I believe.
Well, Blake Brandel got removed from it. He got activated, so that's good. Yeah, right now it looks like 7 players are on our COVID-19 reserve list. Anthony Barr was the newest one. Brian Cole and Tyler Higbee, a couple of rookies. Justin Jefferson, one of our first-round picks. Efadi Odenabo, that's not good.
Nope. Not at all.
Then Cameron Smith and Oli Udo looks like. Yeah.
Not good at all.
Well, I mean, there's still, a month before the regular season starts, so there is still time to get them off that list.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. I mean, we should be in preseason, like this upcoming weekend, there would have been a preseason game?
Just about, yeah.
And and everybody's going to cheer for that because we don't want to see him get hurt and everything. We've talked about it many times before. There's no preseason this year.
I'm going to miss the preseason games. I know a lot
for the podcast, kind of in a way, to get to gear back up into every week and have something to talk about too. And
it's that, but it's more getting to actually. Well, I mean, a lot of Viking fans, a lot of football fans in general, I hear them say, "Oh, who cares about the preseason games?"
Right? They just get hurt, and
I for one enjoy watching the preseason games.
The new guys, the young guys, and the rookies get to fucking play, and show their stuff.
See, I like seeing how those second, third string guys look in game situations while they're fighting for jobs. And I actually find it fun to watch those preseason games. I have fun watching them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just football before football really starts. Everybody's clamoring for football during the offseason, during the draft. It's just your first taste of football. So why wouldn't you like it?
And people still say, oh, it's boring and it's not real football, really. There's no game planning.
They're not trying as hard. And it's not the starters, and they might just get hurt. People do get hurt. And they're out for the rest of the season because they played a preseason game. Like, I get it.
Well,
I get it.
From like a game planning perspective, the coaches aren't trying as hard. They just want to see how the players handle their assignments. The players are trying their hardest. They're fighting for jobs.
Right. They're trying to get that starting spot.
That's what I like watching about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I guess I'm in the minority on that one, but I like watching preseason games. I'm gonna miss getting to see some preseason games and doing a podcast with you, reacting to it every time.
It would be kind of cool. I think people would like to just see less, maybe just 2 instead of 4.
That would be a fair compromise.
Yeah, like I say, don't really play any starters and just have 2 and just make it, all your rookies. Yeah, just run plays, just practice all your new bloods, all your new schemes. But yeah, sit your Kirk, sit your D-line, sit your starting D-line and O-line, rest them up. But
get
just
the
have a
youngins
couple.
Some in-game situations, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, what else we got? I think we covered most of the meat and the potatoes. I got a few things, just stat-wise type fun things. But what else was there for news? Any rule changes in the NFL?
Well, I think there's some COVID-19 stuff. Like they have different days where they have to do testing and everything. I think Wednesday is supposed to be the deadline for the opt-out, like the opt-out deadline.
Mm-hmm.
I think if players don't opt out by the end of Wednesday, then they can't opt out of the season. Otherwise, there are rule changes. There's probably too many of them to really get into right now.
Yeah.
They haven't said if fans are going to be attending games or not yet. There's a lot we still don't know.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing to me. It's like this is a fucking month away, a little over a month away, and people don't even know if they're even going to be in the stands or not. I got a coworker who had tickets to the season opener,
sure,
to the home opener against the Packers, and I was just kind of like, good luck with not only good luck with that it might not even happen, but even if you go, even if they say half quarter capacity. It's still going to be a ton of people, dude. Even if 30,000 people are in US Bank Stadium. Have fun. Lining up for the bathroom, going to concession. Good luck keeping away from each other. Good luck fucking not spreading bullshit.
Yeah.
When that many people are together in something, dude, get out of here, man. So it's either going to be no fans and who knows, this still might not even be, depending on how baseball goes and some of these other sports turn out. They're still, they might just, I doubt they'll say fuck it. But there might not even be an NFL season. That's also been said.
Yeah, the chances of them not having
I highly doubt it. I
think are pretty slim.
It would have to be some sort of a disastrous spread of corona.
There's just too much money on the table.
There is. Just put it on TV. Let us watch from home. MLB is pretty cool with just pumping fake noise in the stadiums and having cardboard cutouts in the seats. Who cares, man?
It really just means that these teams won't be 100% because there'll be players missing because of COVID.
Right. Well, that too, yeah.
So
and then
help a team like the Vikings that has a lot of depth.
Whoever actually wins the Super Bowl this year, it will forever be shrouded in that isn't a good one and nobody cares because it's the 2020 bullshit non-preseason, half the people weren't playing fucking season, Corona season. Yeah. So whoever wins that this year, have fun because you'll never get credit for it ever again. Kind of like us winning NFL championships. So go fuck yourself, bro.
Tell us how you really feel, A-Train.
I'll tell you this.
Who the hell are you and why you want to call?
What the
Who
hell?
the hell are you and why are you watching the NFL? And like fantasy, like I'm not even that excited about fantasy this year either, man. It's just I'm sure that's going to go on as normal too. Well, I've kind of been losing interest in that over the last couple of years, but
Interesting.
I don't know. It'll be fun to watch at home on TV. This will be the first year I don't go to a game. Me and you went to one at TCF in 2014.
Yep, the Vikings-Patriots game.
I'm pretty sure I've been to one every year in US Bank Stadium since it opened. This will be the first year I don't go to one, and I don't really want to go to one, to be honest, with all the shit going on. So I have no plans to go to one this year like we normally do. I have zero plans, and honestly, it doesn't bother me because shit's fucked, and we just got to get through it, everybody.
I'm going to try to stay open on that and maybe
have fun.
Get to one.
Have fun, even if they're letting people in. Have fun. Dude, those tickets are going to go so quick if it's like 25, 50% capacity. Those tickets, they're either all going to go to season ticket holders who have paid fucking 5 years ago.
That's a good point.
Or they're going to go fast as fuck, dude. Good luck, dude.
I am not a season ticket holder, so that could work against me.
Good luck. You'll just be outside the gates of Valhalla crying at US Bank Stadium.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I want into Valhalla.
I can't get in.
Poor little Hammer just be scratching at the door outside.
Yep. Scratching at the door. All right. Any other news, player news, coaching news, movement news, anything that you can think of, sir?
Not that I can think of other than the Packers are having interest in Everson Griffin, I guess.
Oh, I think I saw that too.
Ugh.
One was our opposition, Green Bay.
I don't get how that would work, though. He isn't really a fit for their scheme. He's a really good fit for our scheme as a defensive end in a 4-3. Are they looking at him as a outside backer in a 3-4? I just don't see it.
Right.
Maybe they're looking at him to play with 5 tech. I don't know.
One saying interest is so generic, too. That could just be like a player going, yeah, I'd like to play football. I don't care for what team. And then us team going, hey, we have an opening. Hey, look, that guy wants to play football. And he's like, yeah, I want to play football. I don't care what team. Like, that could be the level of nonchalant interest that this actually has behind it. You know what I mean?
It would be funny because there have been times where Everson Griffin got caught saying, fuck the Packers. And,
oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean, then he sees reporters around and says it a little louder for them.
That was John Randall's favorite fucking phrase, man.
Oh, yeah.
He still lives by it. My boy Johnny Randall. I got to get his little thing I got hung up here, too.
Yeah, you got to hang up John Randall
in this shrine to the Vikings. I've
studio.
got Shield the North. I've got Danger Ahead. Yeah, you gave me that stop sign.
I did.
And I got the license plate over here. It's just hanging out there for now. It's a work in progress. It
still looks pretty swanky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I got a lot more room to work with, so... Okay, so I'll just go over a couple little stats. These are like fun stats, maybe uplift your spirits, Vikings Nation.
Oh, all right, let's hear it.
Uplift your spirits a little bit. Hey, maybe since you'll never hear this noise in person this year, I'll give it to you right now, everybody.
Oh, love that noise.
Yeah, go back and play that over and over again if you're not allowed in the stadium like the Hammer over here. Okay, so in 2019 regular season, only one starting edge defender duo only one starting edge defender duo combined for 150 plus pressures. Guess who that combo was?
Well, I'm guessing that would be Daniil Hunter and Everson Griffin.
You got it. You got it, motherfucker. All right, what else we got here? A-Train's got some pointless stats. Kirk Cousins. Oh, yeah, you know how all those stupid people are like, you know, like this one guy on Twitter was like, at Jared Bars NFL. Sounds like Marte 91176670. Sounds like a great username, a true classy idiot. He said that Kirk Cousins just need better starts. He needs better starts, better first quarter play. Would you agree with that, Hammer?
Well, I would agree that he could always do better in the first quarter. He could always do better in any quarter.
Hey, whoa. So Jared Barsness NFL tweeted back stats, which I found interesting. Kirk Cousins in the first quarter 2019, he was 79 for 112, 70.5% completion, 852 yards, 9 TDs, and 0 picks.
That is very good.
Like
It could still get better though. So
right, but those aren't bad. It's not like
those are good numbers.
It's not like you look at his stats and he's just fucking actual trash.
Yeah.
In the first quarter of every game he's played for the Vikings. Get
It's
the
just
fuck
the way
out of
that
here, man.
worded it. Could he get better? Well, yeah, he could get better.
Yeah, and any asshole sitting in a chair could go
Yeah.
on Twitter and start typing, I don't think this guy does good in this situation. What the fuck do you know, sir? Jack shit. That's what you fucking know.
Boy, we're getting A-Train unfiltered this episode.
Fuck yeah, I'm getting as worked up as Zimmer over here.
I think A-Train's getting some cabin fever from all this COVID-19.
I don't know. I do like my new cabin, but it is nice to get out every once in a while. All right, another nice little fun stat here to lift your spirits. Anthony Harris's past 3 seasons. 1,145 coverage snaps, 0 touchdowns allowed.
Best safety tandem in the league.
Best ever.
It's one of the
Anthony
best
Harris.
podcasts I've ever seen.
Best ever, dude.
Anthony Harris, Harrison Smith, studs.
Best ever, man. Absolutely. I think that's all I had for little things that I kind of put off to the side. Oh, just that the NFL might be getting a new game. That 2K, who used to make NFL 2K1, which had Randy Moss on the cover, and I played it a lot back in the day. There were other football games besides Madden. I've never been a big fan. I think I've expressed that on this podcast before.
NFL Blitz the League, right?
Blitz the League is a fucking fantastic game. The 2K series back in the late 90s, early 2000s was a great fucking series.
Don't think I ever played that.
I've never been a big Madden fan. It's kind of just rebranded trash. They still have glitches. For being such a big company, it's always glitchy. It's always just barely looks better. It's not really that changed of a game, just updated rosters. So I'm happy to see that 2K Sports is teaming up with One Team Partners and the NFL Players Association to deliver a brand new NFL 2K game featuring current NFL players. That makes me happy. I might actually check that game out. I have zero interest to play a fucking Madden. I'll play me some MLB The Show all day long. Good game. Played it with Hammer quite a bit.
I'm not sure I've ever played a Madden video game, actually.
They're really not that great, to be honest.
Okay.
And no offense to every people who love fucking ripping up some Madden. Great, you do you.
I've played NFL Blitz the League with you.
Blitz the League 1 and 2 were fucking fantastic.
Where they were just breaking bones. Like
That's
every
what
other
that was
play,
so
and-
good.
Yeah,
You could send hookers to the opponent's room to wear them out the night
before the game. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, this game is awesome, dude. Holy shit, this game is fucking great. But yes. Anyway, I digress. Maybe I think we're on track to actually have a short episode this week. Would you fucking look at that?
Oh, what are we at right now?
We're at 27 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you said 45 minutes off of fucking nothing to pretty much talk about. Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. I can't help but always feel like we're missing something. Or I'm forgetting something.
Well, you do forget a lot of things.
It's been 2 months. I've been busy with moving into this new place. I have not been even looking at a ton of news lately or trying to even keep my finger on the pulse of the Vikings. The Vikings lately, it hasn't been as intricate as usual. And just all the distractions and the corona and all this bullshit.
Well, not being able to see who's getting the snaps with the 1s and the 2s and the 3s in practice. I mean, since there's media won't be allowed there and everything,
Right.
We're gonna have even less to go on.
Just
in this
totally
preseason era.
private practice for the rest of August. That's all we're just gonna do is practice for the rest of August.
Yeah.
When's the first season game again? When's the first regular season game? Again? Do you remember?
September. What was it? 9th?
Let me pull
or
that
6th or something.
You know, we should have that up.
13th maybe.
We'll probably do another episode before the regular season starts, but we should probably have that pulled up here real quick.
Okay, September 13th is the season opener.
September 13th, season over at home against the Packers, correct?
That is
correct. I can't wait to. I don't want to be there. I can't wait to watch this on the TV. Even just that's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't have to be in the stands paying $400 for a fucking border battle rivalry ticket. God, those are fucking expensive. Dude.
You want to swing by my dad's house that Sunday and watch it with us?
Fuck yeah, I do.
All right, cool.
Sit down, Hammer. Sit down. Scoot over. All right. Inside joke that nobody else gets. Got to do that on a podcast for the masses. All right, everybody. Let's see. What else do we have here? I think we got a call coming in. We haven't taken a call for a while.
How on earth do we have a call coming in on this episode?
We got a call coming in. Let's go ahead and see
that
if
is
I can
nuts.
See if I can
This
do
must
my
be a
new
hardcore Viking fan.
do my new audio here.
calling
Let's see if we
into
can
this episode.
put this collar on here. Hold on, let me just cut this. All right, perfect. There we go. All right.
Having trouble getting him on.
Okay, here we go. I think he's on this line right here. Go ahead, caller.
Guys, great show as always. I
Yeah.
was gonna see what you thought of the whole NFC this year as a whole.
The whole NFC, I mean, it's still better than the AFC. A lot of rebuilding and mediocrity, though, too. What team do you like,
I
kid?
like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Buccaneers?
They're gonna be unstoppable with the party idiot Gronky and the old slow Tom Brady. At least he doesn't steal crab meat.
You're
that
right.
last asshole.
You're right. Jameson Winston stole crab meat. They are really desperate since they lost Warren Sapp. But you sound pretty judgmental of your favorite team.
You gotta be judgmental somewhere, am I right?
I
I like
guess.
a lot of teams, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we know, kid.
But my real favorite team,
Uh-huh.
anyone playing the Vikings? Bubba boy.
Cut him off. Cut him off. Got a fucking goddamn kid, dude. He said his favorite team is anybody playing the Vikings. I hate people like that. Don't you hate people like that, Hammer?
Yes.
Oh my God, man. We got God again. So far this kid likes the Lions, the Bears.
Yeah, it was the same kid, wasn't it?
We know he's a real Packer fan deep down inside. Now he said he's a Buccaneers fan. Oh man. Those Buccaneers with the old school, it's going to be such an interesting season. And you can say that every fucking year. It's because you're excited about football being back, but this is truly going to be fucking interesting for many reasons that are not normal reasons to be interested in a season. Not normal reasons.
Tampa Bay this time, huh?
I guess, man. He liked them Buccaneers. We know somebody else that likes the Buccaneers.
They let Jameis Winston go and decided to go with, 41-year-old Tom Brady?
Yeah,
42?
bro. Yeah. Getting that Giselle Bunch in action, boy.
Well,
Nothing wrong with that.
I did like their draft this year anyway.
Yeah.
They had a good draft, I thought.
Oh, and then they brought in those two. I think they brought in some other people too. So they're definitely trying their ass off to build a winning team, you could say.
Yeah, they're trying.
Got to do what you got to do. But so are the Browns. So what's your fucking point? Everybody's building a winning team with old, washed out fucking veterans. You know what I mean? You got to have them veterans to base everybody else around.
There are teams that value free agency more than the draft, like the Redskins.
Can't call them that anymore, bro. They are Washington football team.
That's right. I forgot that.
The Washington
other news
football
I forgot
team.
about. They're the Washington football team.
Yeah,
okay.
man. Yeah. Hey, don't you be talking about old veterans. I've never said anything bad, have I? Let's go to the tape.
Tom Brady, right?
Tom Brady was a weak bitch. Oh, boy.
Never
I said
mind.
that? Oh, man.
You forgot about that one, huh?
I did. Let's listen to that again.
Tom Brady, right?
Tom Brady was a weak bitch. Oh, boy. I was blackout drunk when I said that. I respect him as a champion.
I wasn't even setting you up for that one. You just... out of the blue, Tom Brady's a weak man. Hey, play that one more time.
We were talking about his combine or something like that.
That's fine,
man.
but play it one more time. Tom Brady, right?
Tom Brady was a weak bitch. Yeah. We all get it, man.
I love it.
We all get it. All right, we're at the 33-minute mark. I really don't think there's anything else to talk about. Thank you for listening again.
It was nice just to let everyone know we're still alive. Anyway.
We are still live. I put a picture up of that space of the studio that you're by there, Hammer, on our social media, saying we'd be back. I think I said we'd be back last weekend. We're a week late. Sorry, I don't think anybody really gives a shit. But
well, that was more scheduling because and you, we just weren't able to get together at any one time and record an episode.
Yeah,
that's what gets
you are kind of a wad sometimes.
Well,
so.
You were the one that canceled for the record, but
oh yeah, you're right. I think I did.
But
I was probably too busy eating ice cream.
That's what gets us the most often is just it's two different schedules. There's two of us, and we have to do this at the same time. So
yeah, you sweating over there, man? It ain't that fucking hot in here.
it's a little warm in here.
You got a little drop of sweat on your nose there, bud.
Oh, I do. Oh,
yeah.
Oopsie.
You just go like that, and there you go. Gross. I gotta Lysol this whole place after he leaves. What a gross caveman.
It's a little warm in here.
He's a gross caveman. It ain't that bad. I'm wearing 2 shirts. I ain't even fucking sweating, bro.
Well, shoot, I think you prefer it to be like 70 degrees. I'm usually kind of more around 65.
Yeah, I can tell. My feet are always freezing over at the Hammer's place.
Your poor little A-Train gets cold feet.
All right.
Oh,
Check us out online.
cold little feet.
Facebook, Instagram, and
Who the hell are you and why you want to call?
that's what we should have said to that kid. We need to find out his name, man. We need to find out that
Go
kid's
and
goddamn
call his
name.
house and go retroactive or proactive
Yeah,
on
let's
him.
tell his mom he keeps cranking us. Maybe she'll take his cell phone away or something. I don't know. Little punk. But check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Twatter, Instagram. We still got our merch going. You want to support us and the Vikings and call Green Bay stupid all at the same time. We've got our lovely little I'm with stupid with the arrow pointing over. I know some of the player-specific t-shirts aren't as relevant sometimes. Like we still have our Diggs shirt on there. I'm not just going to take it down even though he's not on the team anymore. He'll still be a legend in fucking Vikings minds for probably the rest of time after the Minneapolis Miracle. And he was just for the most part a good player and a good person, even though now he started kind of acting like a man-child. But check out all of our shirts over there. We got the Kings of the North. We got the I'm with stupid. Walked into a bar. We still got Anthony Barr, thank God. But I have learned my lesson with making player-specific shirts because when they leave, then it's kind of pointless. But anyway, check out our merch. We do have a Patreon. You can check that out as well if you want to. We'll start doing giveaways on there as soon as we get a few people rolling on there. Still kind of new to it. Click through our Amazon link. I shop like every week on Amazon, especially in this new place. I'm ordering shit constantly. I swear to God, every week I've had a couple things coming my way. And it's great to get it here at my place instead of a UPS store or somewhere else because getting stuff to an apartment fucking sucks sometimes.
And
But
for
yeah.
the love of God, visit the purplepainforums.com.
Purplepainforums.com and chitter chat your spitter spat.
Yeah.
But put on your blast shield so you don't get it all over your screen.
All sorts of intelligent conversation going on over there.
And
That's
even
the place
some-
to be for Viking fans.
And even some non-intelligent conversation goes on too.
well, there's always going to be a little of that.
You're right. This is the world and this is America. So.
Purple Pain Forums is, for the most part, it's pretty smart stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Episode 110. We are still here. If you're still listening, I appreciate it and applaud you. We haven't been on for 2 months, but we'll see. We'll try to be back week to week like normal, forbidding a regular season, even though there's no postseason. We'll probably come back with one more episode before regular season, but if not, you'll definitely hear from us when the season gets going, week to week again, everybody.
Yeah, worst case, we just start going week to week when the games start.
Correct. I hope everybody's having a good summer, a good 4th of July. My 4th was great. Shot off some fireworks, all that good stuff.
I grilled some steaks last night.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I would have actually came over, but I had to go to a lake cabin yesterday, man. Sorry.
Yeah,
but I
that's
would have
too
came
bad.
over with bells on and
It
had
was
some food,
certified
man.
Angus ribeye steaks,
You
baby.
motherfucker. Those are good, too. Those
Sorry,
are fucking
man.
good, man.
Hey, I invited you.
Those are good. Sorry, I was too busy at a lake cabin.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
not
we ate
here
steaks.
in town.
You.
Good old beautiful Fargo, North Dakota, everybody. All right, well, holler at us. Drop us a line. Visit odinsdenpodcast.com. Check out the merch if you want. We'd appreciate you. Let us know what you want to, if you want to hear, if you want to call into the show. I will be doing more equipment upgrades, getting the capability of being able to maybe take a phone call like Dr. Drew over there. But yeah, we will keep the Viking ship going and upgrading just as long as everybody wants to keep listening. So have a good rest of your August. If we don't hear from you, everybody, or if you don't hear from us, everybody, we don't hear from you much anyway. If you don't hear from us, thank you for listening again. Can't stress that enough. I know I've said it 6 times already. But yes, have a good rest of your summer. And I hope it cools off soon. Honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of sweating all the time for no reason, to be completely honest with you, Hammer.
Me too.
All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your August 2nd week. Bye-bye.
Hammer out.
Hammer's out.
Thank you for listening to Odin's Den. Be sure to follow us on iTunes, Stitcher, and YouTube. Get all of the latest at odinsdenpodcast.com. SKOL!
It's one of the best podcasts I've ever seen.